Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in Danganronpa, where his head is fucking vibrating like hell. Okay, we're gonna get you off
She's
that.
having a seizure.
There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Part of the body that shows she never even used the sword. If you wanted to use a sword, what
palms.
part of body would you have to use to touch it?
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Nope.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
Wait, you think the killer washed her damn hands off?
I doubt
Like
it.
I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's simply
Oh yeah,
simple.
you can
That's
see that.
because whoever used the sword
Yep.
got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Yeah, because, you know, when you're being attacked, you're gonna go and fucking wash your damn hands off.
But I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Jesus.
She's very,
That's not it at all.
insensitive. There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a regulation that talks about that.
The water was
Water's
off.
off, you idiot.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime.
So even if this killing was self-defense, it still counts as a murder and you still die?
That's a question that's not been resolved yet. We don't know the answer.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
My god.
Wow.
What, you're clean?
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Hey, how dare you! I love Shrek!
Take that as an insult or a compliment.
I thought you only liked 2D women.
Sold, obviously. So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheep would have to be the one without
Sayaka.
the sword.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What, she didn't want to kill, Makoto?
Wow.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Oh
Sayaka
god.
wanted to... on
Yep.
me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret.
Oh,
If the
man.
target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
Yep.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Yep.
Doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
No, I
I'm sure
wouldn't have.
Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus,
He's got
she
nothing
was
to
the
say.
ultimate pop
Nope.
sensation.
He's been framed.
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the
Yeah.
end, her plan backfired.
Good.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
You bitch.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
It's just a little...
So that's self-defense,
That can't be
though.
true.
Doesn't matter.
Because...
I have no evidence against it.
You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it.
Oh, shut up.
Fine!
Awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time.
There's no time limit!
Yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Yeah, and it's taken
If you can't
forever.
uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
I love how she's the detective. She knows the answer. Is
But
it really
she
all over?
wanted him to answer.
Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as the clues go, there's nothing left. Liar! There is still at least one clue left.
Dying
That-
message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No.
Very well.
Nope.
And let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Okay.
We really have time for all that.
Yep, we do.
Die! Die! If we don't do something, we're gonna die!
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
We know.
Easy just to say, hey, decide, but there just aren't any more clues.
Fire.
Thank you. Sometimes it just takes like 3 clicks.
What the hell?
No, that's wrong!
Break point.
There still might
Match
be one
point.
clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The
Dining message.
She wrote
Dining
something on
message.
the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
What the hell does that
Written in her
even
own
mean?
blood. There must be a clue
Locker
about the
number?
killer
No.
hidden in there.
Oh yeah, there's a clue.
Before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Well, there's blood. It's written in blood. It's literally behind her body, and there's blood on her fingers.
Yeah.
There's no question she wrote it. Left index finger. Yep.
Her
I have
left
full
Got
health
it!
right now.
blood
Yeah.
on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Yep.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
I don't
Hey,
know.
Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You
Yeah.
should know all
Yeah.
about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers. Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
They're coordinates, aren't they?
Yeah, it
No.
looks like
What?
Like I told you, it's so completely
numbers
obvious. They give you the
assume
answer.
they're Not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like 2 numbers and more like 1 letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1. But
Note.
looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Yep.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Our little gray
N.
things are
Yeah.
really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Yeah. Except you're an idiot. Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Fucking dumbasses. She's up against the wall and's writing backwards. It's upside
She's
goddamn
writing
down.
backwards.
I think I see something.
God. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past
See?
the clue part and right onto who did it.
Yep.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name. If you turn it 180
T-E-O-N.
degrees, it's perfectly clear. Fucking select someone, you dumbass bitch. Wow, it flipped.
Leon.
Here's my answer.
Here's the answer, you dumbass.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Found you.
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
I knew it.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
No.
It's a
Bunch of
coincidence.
random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
It is you.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were.
You could totally write that upside down. You're
Yeah,
full of
you
shit.
could.
As a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Yeah, you can do it. I did it.
Yeah, fuck this shit. I think I'm about to go off the page, aren't I?
You got it, but you
L's backwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not upside down. But yeah, like, you can totally get it.
You can do it.
You just have to know how to write upside down.
Sayaka was good.
That sounds like
Yeah.
one hell of a stretch to me.
Yeah, it is.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
I mean, it's our job to say that, in
If
fact.
you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Yeah, seriously. Wait, what?
You know what I'm talking about, right,
Yeah, so you
Makoto?
can totally do it.
The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yeah. Hair.
The evidence he tried to get rid of.
Oh
That's
my
what I
g-
found in the ground in
Oh
front
my
of the
gosh, it
incinerator.
does point it out. Hair.
No.
He talked about not cutting his hair.
Nope. No, you're wrong!
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them.
Yep.
And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
Yep.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. It's just that one little charred piece. There's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Oh, we'll reveal the fucking truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
We got this. The burnt remains of the shirt and the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. That's something about it we need to pay attention to. In order to figure out who's responsible. Where it was disposed. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Where, how, or when. What?
Where?
Where it was disposed was the incinerator.
When?
In the middle of the night.
So maybe it's the how. Yeah, how?
I don't know.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon's the real killer.
Yeah, the crystal ball.
Yep. Shattered crystal ball.
So we got that right.
Yep. I can't honestly believe that, but...
Key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
That's not
So
the
That's
thing.
not right.
One who could get to the incinerator
Nope.
was
That's not the problem.
the person in charge of the trash?
No.
And
That one's...
you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room, huh?
I think it was that last one.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must.
So the only one who could get to the person in charge of the trash?
Nope, it's not that one.
Shoot!
So it actually is the other one.
The key to the whoever was on cleaning duty.
You
must
think
have
it's this
had
one?
it, right?
Nope. But there was only two, wasn't
No, there was 3. The last one. I tried telling you.
Oh, like, I thought that was the last one. That's what I was
No.
like, what are you talking about?
Keep going, keep going. Past this one. Not this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was, yeah, a bit confused, too. I get you. So, yeah, you don't have to get
Hold
close.
on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Yeah.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
No, no, no.
You could, if you used this.
What is it? Some kind of glass ball?
Yeah.
Busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way,
Threw
which
it.
was to throw it.
I got it.
Oh, I see.
Simply took aim at the incinerator switch.
Yep,
and
and
threw
he's a
the ball
baseball
through
player.
that
Yeah, he's really good at aiming.
Uh-huh.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember
not
what I
bad.
said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was work of a fairy.
Not a fairy.
A baseball
Hifumi
player.
had the key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Seriously.
Just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least
30 feet.
30 feet, right?
Baseball
What
player.
accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Yes.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible?
I don't think so. I mean, he's the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Baka, 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 stupid!
Feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly.
Okay.
Finally, let's put the final nail in the coffin.
Unfortunately, not perfectly.
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing arguments. Absolutely! Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. It's the closing argument. You give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. You'll notice the comic, there are a number of missing pieces. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels. If you take aim in a missing section and press the left mouse button, you'll get a hint.
Okay.
Okay, closing argument.
Begin.
Okay, so we've got this piece. Room was the scene of the crime. The incident began when the killer entered. So, this one's...
Sayaka would probably be first. Yep.
I'm trying to figure out what each one is. The incident began when the killer entered.
It'd probably be that one.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not sure. Oh, you can... There's more of them. Hold on. Hold on, there's more options. There's, like, a lot of options. This one. Okay, move over. Act 2, we have this one. Sayaka attacked the killer. They noticed something in my room. So this one is
the sword.
The sword being noticed.
That one.
Ow.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's 10 of these. Oh, God.
And then this was
They
the
used
sheath.
that object to defend Sayaka, which is why the evidence was damaged. This one. After the killer countered Sayaka's attack, what did they do next?
Probably, yeah, try to
Went in
attack
for the
her.
attack. They forced the bathroom door open. They only could have done this by...
Toolkit.
Yep. After she was stabbed,
Right.
left behind a message.
She left behind that. Right there.
Thank you. Killer used an item in my room to dispose of evidence. That one.
That one.
Then goes in here. Object. So that one. So there's more than 10 of these. Because see, there's still some that are in here.
Yeah.
Or I think there are. Yeah, there's this one.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Yep, that looks right.
The killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending...
There's one of these I'm not certain about.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Yeah, that looks good.
Something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Yep.
Yeah.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Sounds right.
Yep.
Yeah, there is no self-defense. There's murder or be murdered. And that's it.
On the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open.
Yep.
What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Nope, nothing.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife,
Yep.
and stabbed Sayaka.
Yep.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Yeah.
And with that, all her strength was gone.
That's right.
Yeah.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
I'm gonna clean up this kid's damn room.
They took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
Yep.
Lint, lint, lint,
Then
lint.
they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
And they did a good job.
Yeah.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt.
Yep.
He tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate.
Oh yeah, it's sturdy.
Oh, yeah.
Monokuma's there too.
So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
For some goddamn reason.
Yeah, I don't know
Which
how
we
they
still
got
don't know
it.
how that happened. Well, in the front part of the laundry room, not back there.
Right.
Or in the laundry room. This is the
And
incinerator.
hit the
Yeah.
The upper room.
incinerator switch.
Yeah.
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And
Yep.
that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Yep.
He knew he could make it. And he did.
Crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Yep.
Ding bong, bing bong.
If the door had been closed, he'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence,
See,
they left the
did we?
area
Yeah, we did use that
I
one, I think.
imagine. But there was one thing they missed.
Yep.
Yep.
Right onto the ground.
Shirt they'd thrown into the fire, burnt away, and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
The ultimate baseball star is the killer.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Complete!
It would
Thank
appear
God.
that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the
For
laundry room.
a while,
He
I
went
thought
there
it
to try and
was
wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? seeing the ball,
Speed Racer guy.
Yeah.
For a while I thought it was him, but I'm
Yeah.
like, with the crystal ball, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
it's Leon.
No.
Do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object. I object. I object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without
The
evidence,
damn
it's all
shirt.
bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Of course I am.
Yep.
I have the evidence?
The
Your
crys-
first truth bullet, their bullet time battle. Okay, now we're getting into some bullshit like, fucking,
Yeah.
what's the name of the game? Bullet time.
Oh,
Which
great.
time?
Which time?
What the fuck's it from? Bayonetta. We're getting some
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta bullshit. Thanks for the help on that name. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as bullet time battles.
Great.
During the bullet time battles, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Are you motherfucking serious? Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen.
You're probably going to want to use the mouse.
Press the right mouse button to lock onto a statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button. Deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain.
Ah, great.
Consecutively, and you start a combo. If you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down. Tempo changes, so does the timing. Watch out for that. Deal enough damage and their weak spot will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to down it with a truth bullet. Refute the statement fast enough, you'll come out victorious. But if it hits 0, you fail. Got it. So I just right-click,
When the
left-click.
killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
The toolkit.
They use something of their own to remove the
I
screws.
refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
I have indisputable evidence that Leon's the killer. I need to figure it out. Okay, how the fuck's this gonna work? Because we've not done this
Okay,
yet.
so toolkit.
Yeah.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Am I doing damage to him? I can't tell.
Not a chance.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh,
now
okay.
you are.
You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied.
It really is back and forth and 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 back and forth.
Combo breaker!
Not a chance.
You're getting good at this.
You lied. Shut up.
Oh, come on.
Stupid.
Final strike!
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Okay. Fuck, I was about to die there. So yeah, it is right, left, right, left, right,
Yeah.
left. So, okay. Once I figured that out.
Bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
Screwdriver.
It had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Yep.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
You're right.
The toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
You're
Because
correct.
the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Yep.
Exactly.
Boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Yep.
Okay,
You're right.
then whose toolkit did the killer use?
His own.
Stupid, stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid.
You're right.
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
We're gonna go a little bit long today, guys.
Oh boy.
You have no rebuttal?
Of course not.
We are finished here.
It was Leon.
You lose! Good day, sir!
What, can you get an S rank?
Oh, absolutely. I got B rank on the last one. You might be able to get a better rank, but I don't think so. It's probably A is the highest. 73 Monokuma medals. Woo! What's a mistrial?
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Of course.
You have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Oh, no.
Okay, then let's get excited.
Come on, guys! Let's get your... get it up!
Who will be chosen as the blackened? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be now? Come on! I'm so hard for this shit! It's... Leon! He's guilty! Uh-oh, looks like you're right on the money. The blackened in the case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon!
Shots fired!
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? But I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch, what's wrong with you? I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed. That's why I killed her first. None of you are any different. One wrong step and you'll be the one standing here. It's a complete chance that I wound up like this. I was just unlucky, that's all. Ugh. Come on, you expected me to just accept my death?
I mean, fair.
Everything's become clear. The decision was made right. It was right after all.
Wait.
When I thought about it, better off if we'd been wrong. We came up with the truth. The truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind... it was all because of that video! Even I couldn't handle what I saw there. If I was her, it had something to do with me I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here! The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them, and Sayaka. I did whatever I took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said, no matter what happens, please be there for me. I need you on my side. She was lying to me from the beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can ask her. Once you're dead, that's it. Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry's must be terrifying,
I swear that's a reference from something.
I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the inside, but inside she descended into pure madness. Wait, what did you say? I understand, really I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's your fault. I lunged at Monokuma, but... as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm. Her grip was like an iron.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it! Oh, it was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer in the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment! Punishment? You mean execution?
Wait a second.
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her. I was just protecting myself.
Technically, no, you didn't.
How exactly was it self-defense? You forced your way into the bathroom. Did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her, am I wrong? You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It's not because you had unclouded content to commit murder. No, that's not- Stop it! I had enough of this! Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your- Oh, this is me. He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon's solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka, because the one to blame is him! What? If it wasn't for you, this never would have happened. We shouldn't be fighting each other, we should be fighting against him! Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it was people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war around the world. Isn't that kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up! Okay, well, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment! No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it!
I suppose you're right.
Now then!
Very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got.
It's punishment time! Here we go, guys!
What happens to Leon?
The best part. Leon has been found guilty. Time for punishment! This is basically actual cutscenes from the show. Not quite, but this same art style.
What the?
Punishment room in use.
He got chained.
He's getting dragged backwards, like, by his neck. We just watched a show about that, I recall.
He's gonna get riddled with bullets?
No. Baseballs.
Oh.
More ironic punishment. The 1,000 blows.
Oh, fuck.
And yes, you do have to watch.
That hitting you in the
Yep,
face
you're
would
dead.
kill you.
Yeah, for a machine gun. Yeah. Straight up death. That's your punishment for failing to murder properly. Do better.
Is Junko still in the gym?
Probably. If we go back next episode, she still has her body on that damn floor.
She's just defecating.
What we saw was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it? Extreme! My adrenaline's pumping right out of control! Okay, guys. I actually don't think I can say perfect. Okay, guys, after you've seen that, that's gonna be it for this episode.
That's the finale right there.
Well, the finale for chapter 1 of, like, 6.
Aww.
We'll come back next time and continue with more Danganronpa. Until then, remember, the future's very uncertain. But what is certain is this episode is way too long. But you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then!
Goodbye.